Peter Treadway, here we are again.
Hi
But
there.
you're,
How's it
I
going?
guess, the co-inventor, the inventor of the Acton M scooter. This is one of the coolest things I think that's ever come to America. It's on the boat now, so it really isn't here yet, but people can get in and
Got
get
two of
one.
them here.
Yeah, and it look so in 2 weeks it'll be here.
We have two of the ones that we filmed with,
Oh,
and
I see. Oh, so you have two
so,
prototypes here. So they're on their way, right? But this
yeah,
is a program you got on Kickstarter. You're raising money for this great idea. Everybody's going to have one. It sort of looks like a Segway, but you can also sit down on it, you know?
that's right.
Right. And so and it's
Sit,
sort of like those
stand.
scooters those old farts run around in, right, at the mall and everything. But it's cool. So a young guy can have one
Thank
of
you.
these
Thank
things.
you.
And the price is incredibly reasonable. And
Well,
it looks, just beautifully designed because that's your
thank you
background,
so
right?
much.
Right.
Yeah,
But
we're
why
selling
did you
them
get
for
into
a
this
lot less
scooter?
right now through Kickstarter, so it's limited time, of course. But
Yeah.
you
Yeah, I mean
know,
now, so it's almost half price on Kickstarter. So now before Christmas, if people are watching this, they could not only get one almost 50% off, but they get almost the only one in their neighborhood, right? No,
that's right. You get it first.
yeah, but it really, I mean, to me, it has a design that is going to be an eye catcher. I mean, people are just going to
Oh,
see
thank you.
this and wonder what the hell it is. What made you think about doing this thing?
Well, while we were doing our designing and producing our motorized skates last year,
Motorized
we
skates. Wow, that sounds
that's
cool
right,
too.
that's right. Wearable transportation. So
Wow.
it's small,
Yeah.
personal mobility of various sorts. But while we were doing that, we got a lot of requests from people who wanted a scooter that they could sit on as
Uh,
well as stand on and not have to leave their seat somewhere in the garage for their mother-in-law to run over when they weren't there.
the kids. Well, so this is something. I mean, you could take this on the elevator. I mean, you could. I mean, I could get this. My house, Starbucks is about a mile and a half away. I could drive on this
Yeah,
thing, standing or sitting, to Starbucks. Get to Starbucks, start working on my computer, plug my computer in, plug my scooter in because it works on one of those plugs, right?
that's right. It does. It's
God.
really very easy to get it around. It's a very friendly kind of
Yeah.
design. We put a lot of energy into making it, you
Yeah.
know, invite people to you as
Right.
opposed to,
Oh no! I
repelling
mean,
people.
anybody who sees this, I mean, sort of like when I saw the first Segways, you say, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
And it's a real head turner, and that's what this is because it doesn't look like one of those old fart, you know, scooters you
Right.
drive around in. It doesn't look like a Segway. You can stand up on it like a Segway, but it has a little
Yes.
chassis, so it's more. Yeah,
Right.
I don't know what it just looks unique, and
It
the way
folds
the
up in
seat
a
goes.
way that really it folds up very small so
Yeah.
that you can take it indoors and onto elevators, put it next to your couch, next to your desk at work, wherever you
Wow.
need it to be,
So
it can be
this
there
is
and you don't have to
easier,
leave
smaller, more
inside.
compactable than a bike, right?
That's right. A
Right?
lot of places won't let you take a bike
I
on an elevator,
know,
but
man. I
this
don't know what it is, but this, I mean, it looks like you could show them a doctor's certificate or something. I gotta have this, because of my
I think
leg.
just smiling would be enough.
But it's on a bus, on a train, anywhere you could take this thing.
Yeah,
But the look of it, I mean, no matter, even if it's folded up, people are going to wonder, what the heck is that thing?
it's
And it
really
does,
cool. And
yeah. I mean, Segways are like 10,000 bucks, and yours on sale, that was $1,000, and it looks even sturdier than them.
well, we put a lot of energy into making that
Yeah,
the chassis really, really sturdy, so that a lot of bikes and different products out there, scooters, they fold right in the middle of the
yeah.
chassis where you need all of your rigidity. But our chassis doesn't fold at all. It's all the other parts that just fold onto it,
No,
and
and
you
it
have
comes so
nice little,
skinny.
nice
It's
little
skinnier than a
bikes.
bicycle,
Yep,
all folded
it's a
up.
lot of
And you know
space.
what's cool about this? Because it has three wheels, I know how it works. I'm a little afraid of Segways.
Yes.
I don't get this gyroscope thing. I haven't ridden one
Yeah,
yet.
well, it's really cool, but you do have to learn how to use it.
Yeah.
So in our
This is
case, you
like a
just stand
tricycle to
on
use, so it's no problem at all. Yeah.
it. Right, right.
Yeah. So, but you have a big history in design, yeah. I see your background went to two design. You even wanted to manufacture cars or design automobiles?
That's something that I started out wanting to do. I
Uh-huh.
wanted to be a car designer,
I
but as the more I learned and the more I trained for that, the
yeah.
less I wanted to design cars proper. Now, I still love cars, and I even took a year off and went to school to
School
learn
to
how to restore
design? Yeah,
cars.
wow.
But I really, I just we here
Yeah,
at this company, we want to design things that are
yeah,
kind of between walking and driving, something that is a little more personal and in many cases wearable.
yeah. Well, that's, I mean, you're right. I mean, I'm slowly, the more I talk to you about this wearable transportation, it is an
Right.
important thing. I could see that now. This is what our country's coming to. We have to have this. 80% of us live in urban areas, so this is where the action is. And how are we
It
going to solve
is
this
where the
problem?
actin is.
We did find a tacky joke there. Good. But it really is. And this is what it's all about. And you designed this thing uh, that like nobody else has. I mean, I think that's, when I see something like this from you, Peter, it seems like it gives me hope in America
Well,
because we've
thank you.
sort of been, I don't think, designed too much. I mean, are too good at that. Europe was always better, and young people like you are really spending the time that now instead of having a practical solution, you have something that's cool too, and it's
Well,
fun and cool.
we think having that sort of that holistic picture, and
Yeah,
I'm using that term loosely, but it's having uh, having the engineering right, having the
yeah,
design right, having the market right, having price right, having all of
yeah.
that right is important. Where in the past people might have left a few of the ingredients out.
Well,
We're
because they want
not
to make money, or something, and they feel
right.
that pressure. But now it seems like a generation with you are taking that time to figure that out and not so dollar oriented. You're looking at more solving a problem and making
Mm.
it something an individual can relate to that you have. I mean, it's only a product, I know, but still there's something, a connection you make when there's design in it. Like me with my question mark suit. It's not just another black suit or blue suit. I mean,
Right.
I'm attached to this sucker.
Yeah.
And so like you to your scooter because of that design. So it
Yeah.
seems that that becomes part of you that way. You feel that with the product. Whether it's a wonderful golf club you could feel and can't get rid of.
Yes.
This is a mode of transportation that becomes you too. And that has to
Yeah.
come from the designer. Nobody else is going to do that.
Well, and that's true, and I think designers have sort of been undervalued in the
Yeah.
past, but are starting to receive a lot of recognition out there. Even on TV, there are shows about designers, and
Right. All
it's important to
right.
people. Like
Project
just look at
Design
Apple,
Day. Yeah, right.
right?
So, but it's wonderful to talk to you, Peter, and thank you for doing
Well,
this.
thank
You're on
you.
Kickstarter, so people can get this, for Christmas and have the only unique present that looks so cool
That's
and be the
right.
only one to get it. But the easiest way to even get it through Kickstarter is through your website, Acton Global, ACTON Global, GLOBAL. They haven't changed that yet. And you're still on Kickstarter for a week or two, three, and then after that
Yeah,
you can
a
still get
couple
it
more
from me.
weeks,
Yeah, a
almost
couple more
there.
weeks.
Doing
Yeah.
really well so far. So,
And so it's a
uh,
hell of a Christmas present. And if you miss Christmas, man, you'll want one for going to work, believe me.
that's right.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Well,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
helping us
Thanks
out
for
in the
having.
country here with all your ideas. Thank you.
Oh, well, thanks.